Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had some stuff I had to do. I have a big day, busy day. Good morning, Danielle. How you doing, honey? Let's wait to see if anybody else pops on. I am in a fashion show tonight for Project Smile. It's an organization for children that are victims of childhood trauma. And yeah, it's a great organization that I'm actually just learning about, but I was asked to model in their big event, which is a strut and sip tonight. So I have hair and makeup, and I'm going to get my hair done in a little while. So hopefully I'll be out of this bun. And yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a busy day, but I'm excited to do this event and meet a lot of new people and connect and, network. I don't network enough anymore because I'm home with the 4 kids and everything. And so I'm out of the wedding business. So I don't really do a lot of that whole networking thing. I used to be out all the time networking. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get out and do that tonight. Good morning, Connie. What's up, girl? Hey, Danielle. Good morning from cold North Carolina. Yeah, cold Boston here too. Cold Boston. All right. So free coaching Friday, right? Danielle, you had a question. Let me go look it up on my phone. Good morning, Samaria. Good morning, girl. Let's see. Let me just jump on. All right. So if you have a question, pop it in the comments. I was just saying that I am walking in a fashion show tonight. So I have a very busy day. I'm excited. This is an organization that I'm really trying to be more involved in because it's obviously very close to my heart. It's for children that have had trauma, and whether it be through domestic violence or illness or whatever it is. So I'm getting to walk not only in the show, but I'm getting to meet some of the kids tonight. Hopefully we're going to raise a lot of money. They have some incredible silent auction items. So if you are in the Boston area, I highly recommend checking it out. It's in Milford at the Crystal Ballroom. And there's going to be some local designers there. And it's just going to be a really fun night for everyone just to get together and support these kids. There's going to be some fire people and some police people, I know, because I think this event helps them. It facilitates them to support these children more. And like I said, I'm learning more and more about it every day, but I was honored to be asked to not only walk in it, but be a part of it. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Usually I'm the one hosting the events. So it's always nice to be either an attendee of an event or like be a part of it, like be a part of the production, because I'm usually on the other side of everything. So yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, okay, let's jump in. Good morning, Bonnie. I love that you're all here. Happy Friday. If you have any questions, it's Free Coaching Friday, so drop your questions. I know Danielle had a question, and I believe it was something to do with business, so tell me if I'm right. I'm just going to hop into my Facebook, hop into the group over on my phone so I can just get the question from you, Danielle. Bear with me 1 second. You might have to write it again. Hang on. If you're there, you can write it again. Thank you for all the hearts, girl. I can't even talk. Thank you for all the hearts. I said hearts. Early morning, right? Okay, where are you, Danielle? Where was that question you had? I know I saw you had a question for me. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay, we'll jump in with Danielle's question. Are you still on, girl? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you're still here. How do you keep momentum going when your business starts moving ahead? Steady. Steady? I think you meant to say steady. Okay, how do you keep momentum going when your business starts moving ahead? Are you still here, girl? Oh, how do you keep, okay. Okay, well, it's kind of like you already have built up momentum. So really it's just taking the momentum that you have and building on that. So figuring out, like, I always look at business as like reverse engineering something. So you always want to go back to what works, right? Because sometimes we spend too much time on the stuff that like doesn't work. And that's where we like put all of our eggs, like that's where we get distracted from that place. So really when you want to continue building momentum, especially with you because you've transitioned, not into like something different, but in a different company per se. So you're learning a whole other thing, like you're learning something new, you're involved in other things. So what you want to do is really take what works for you and just kind of build on that. We said, or not get overwhelmed because you're so busy. Okay. And then go and then grow and keep business booming. Right. Right. So as I was saying, if you focus on what works, then the overwhelm is less. It's when we focus on what's not working that we begin to get more overwhelmed, right? Because then we have a lot of actions that are not really coming to fruition. We have a lot of things that we're trying to do that aren't working. So I would say focus on what works, right? And then you can build up to other things later. But I think overwhelm, again, and we've talked about this on other lives and other either Free Coaching Fridays or other just live trainings, I feel like overwhelm is fear. Overwhelm is fear. It's a fear, it's a level of fear, not like I'm afraid necessarily to do this or to that. It's more of like, we're not doing what we're really supposed to be doing. So we're staying in a place of like scarcity. We're staying in a place of fear-based. So if you're overwhelmed, it's either you're not focusing on what you need to focus on and you're focusing on other things, or you're not exactly addressing what is overwhelming you. You're not exactly addressing the fear. Does that make sense? So if there's parts of the job that you know right out of the gate are like, this is going to overwhelm me, because we all know when we are faced with something and you're like, ooh, this isn't my wheelhouse. Like, I know this is gonna like freak me out. Like technology, for instance, like I'm doing a new website right now. I'm not great at technology. I'm not actually building the website. I have someone building it, but I'm behind the scenes working through all the content and everything. And that's really just not my wheelhouse. I'm more of a visionary. I'm passionate. I'm more of like this type of thing rather than I'm a creator, rather than kind of a content planner and all that stuff. I'm a generator. My human design is generator. So I generate things. I respond to what people want. So when I get to a place where I'm just not comfortable, that's when the overwhelm sets in for me. So if there is a place that you're like already having red flags about, or there's a place where you're like, I want to do such and such a thing, but I also know that could overwhelm me. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's working with a new team or building a team. Maybe it's doing something totally out of the box different that's overwhelming you. So really like figure out what you're good at. Like, what's your zone of genius? What has brought you the most success? Like, and then go back to that and repeat that. And then as you build in, create space for things. So like, don't put your expectations so high. I feel like overwhelm comes from a place of like when we put things on a pedestal, it's up on a pedestal. The expectation is so high. We've got to do this. We've got to make this amount of money. We got to build our business. We got to scale our business. We got to, be the soccer mom, but we have to go to the meeting. Like, I feel like we're always building up that expectation. So if you're already, and I know you because, we work together and I just know you, I know that you're like very successful at what you do. So I would say stay in that place of where you're the most successful and build upon that. And if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, take a step back, lower the expectation, and then look at it and say, is this coming from a place of fear or a place of scarcity? Really examine it. And I would also say, with that being said, when you're growing, overwhelm is normal. Let's be honest. Like, what you're doing is exciting, right? So it's okay to like be a little overwhelmed. It's okay to feel a little like scared. It's okay to feel a little excited. Like, it is exciting, especially when you're leveling up in your business or in your life or anything that you're doing. So don't look at overwhelm as like a bad thing. Look at it as like, this is a time that I can go in and say, what could I do better? How can I take care of myself better here? How can I ask for more support? How can I rely more on a team? So does that make sense? Because growing is natural, right? We all want to grow in our business, in our life, everything. So being overwhelmed is kind of part of it, right? Because we're busy. You're a busy mom of 4 boys. You've got a lot going on. So it's like, it's inevitable that you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed, especially when you're getting into something. But literally just take it step by step. You don't have to do it all tomorrow. You don't have to do it all next week or all next month. You want to focus on like what you're good at, what has been successful for you in the past, and then little by little, step by step, add in something new, add in something different, add in something that would maybe be scary or exciting or whatever it is, and just keep building upon that. And then you'll see natural momentum start to take form. Can overwhelming feeling come from discouragement in something or work? Absolutely, absolutely. We can be, absolutely, Connie, you can get overwhelmed from fear, from discouragement, from disappointment, from confusion, from distraction. I mean, so many elements can come from overwhelm. I mean, so many things can stem from that. Usually overwhelm is a symptom of something else. I never say that overwhelm is the actual problem. It's usually the symptom. So if you're distracted, overwhelm is the symptom of that. If you're frustrated, overwhelm is the symptom of that. Does that make sense? There's like a cause and effect here. So, but yeah, absolutely. I think when business is growing and busy, then less time boys or whatever, because they, like you said, no such thing as balance. No such thing as balance. I don't believe in balance. I don't preach balance. I've built a 6-figure business. I had 4 children, the same. I've built multiple businesses. There's no such thing as balance. Like I always said, if you are trying to balance multiple things, something is going to fall. But the key is, and I 100% stand by this, the key is, what are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to fall? Like, what are you willing to say, if that falls, I can pick it up later. If it's social life, I can pick it up later. If it's date night with husband, I can pick it up later. You have to prioritize. So like if date night is a priority, like every Friday night is a priority for you to go on a date night with your husband, then that becomes the priority. That becomes what you put into your mix, right? But if social life or, building a team or, being the soccer mom or making the brownies for the bake sale, if those are not your priorities and you're trying to put them into the mix and trying to balance them, if they fall, you've got to be okay with them falling and say, okay, I can pick it up later. I can be the soccer mom later when my business is more stable, right? So I had to do a lot of that. It's a lot of taking what I did on my day-to-day and saying, what am I okay with not doing anymore? What am I okay with outsourcing? What am I okay with asking for help? What am I okay with just like, not doing it right now, essentially? And you'll find that there are a few things that you do in your lifestyle, in your life, your day-to-day lifestyle, that you're like, this is not really a priority, but I distract myself with it, And I found that a lot. I found myself like scrolling Facebook was a huge distraction. It was not a priority. Putting posts on Instagram was not a priority for me. It was something I did for my business, but I had to like outsource that. I had to let that piece go. And I mean, obviously I'm using like stupid little examples, but hopefully you get the point. Yeah. Connie says, makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Any other questions? I told you to earlier in the week that I'm going to pull a card. I have a new deck. Hang on. I'm going to go grab it. I have a new deck. I got a beautiful deck of cards. So if you have any more questions, I'm here for a little while longer. So feel free to drop your questions in. But when we're done, I'm going to pull a card for the group. Look how gorgeous these cards are. I'm going to pull a card for the group. And then if you want a card and you need a message today, just type in, pull a card for me or something, and I'll pull a card for you. These are brand new. I've been waiting to break the deck in for this group. So I'm just going to shuffle it a little bit while we ask any more questions, or if there's anything more you need. So I'm going to go back to some comments here. Samaria, I love that. Focus on what works. Absolutely. Yep, that's powerful. Good. Overwhelm is fear. Absolutely. It is a symptom. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, ask yourself, like, what's in front of me? What is going on here? Because it's usually there's something else going on. There's something else brewing. It's overwhelm is the symptom. Pull a card for me. Absolutely, Connie. I will definitely do that for you. Oh, cool. Danielle will take a card. All right. Awesome. All right. Well, why don't we do that then? If you have any other questions, you can drop them in the comments while I shuffle this deck a little bit. I've been so excited about this deck. This deck is so pretty. I took my daughter to she also bought a deck too. She loves pulling cards, and she's so cute. She pulls them for her friends and stuff. And again, you know, I use this as a tool, right? I'm not a psychic or anything like that. I'm very spiritual. I have a little woo in me for sure. And I love just getting a message when I need a message, you know? And the lady at the store said that this is the Magnaline deck, and it's the Magnaline Oracle Guidebook. And she said this was the most powerful deck there was in the store. So of course I had to get it because this is the most powerful deck. So if you have any more questions while I shuffle the deck, post them in the comments. And if you want a card, just say, I'll take a card, or pull a card, or I'll have a card, whatever you want to say. And I will pull you a card and give you a message for today before I send you off on your weekend. Anybody have any plans, fun plans for the weekend? I don't know what the weather is going to be like here, but like I said, I have the fashion show tonight, so should be a late night tonight. And then we have field hockey tomorrow and football. So, all right. If there's no more questions, I will pull. Oh, okay. Samaria wants a card too. All right. We will go in order. So Danielle, I'll do a card for you first. Okay. Okay, Danielle. I'm splitting the card deck for you. I'm splitting it up for you. And now I'm going to pull you a card. Okay, your card is the Judgment. See how beautiful that card is? Can you see it? The Judgment. That's Danielle's card, and let me see what it means, because this is a new deck for me. So I have not even read one card out of this deck yet. And I'm also going to give you some intuitive feelings. I already have something brewing, and I don't even know what this card means, but I'm already feeling intuitive, like, downloads. So I need to find the table of contents so I can find you what this card means. Okay. Judgment, 36. Okay, you're way back there. Okay. So Danielle, this is your card, honey, the Judgment. Love and accept all of you. Love and accept all of who you are as you are. Every trait serves a purpose, and until you see the light within you, you will not see the light in others. How you feel about the world around you is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Everything you see in others reflects something in you. You draw people, situations, and events into your life that reflect what you are yet to love about yourself. As your journey through life grows in wisdom, and eventually you will realize that many of your perceptions of good and bad, of right and wrong, were simply illusions. Wow, that's powerful, girl. What do you think about that? So here's kind of what I'm feeling. And I almost feel like sometimes energy crosses. So like we've done readings before where I think some of these messages can go out to some of these other women too. I think this message as a whole is really important for the group to hear, including myself, because how many times do we look for the external stuff to validate how we feel about ourselves, which kind of goes back to feeling overwhelmed when we don't feel valuable, when we don't feel seen and heard. That can absolutely overwhelm us. We think we have to be better or do better or reach bigger heights and do all these things. And basically this message is love and accept who you are right now. You don't need this external validation, right? And I love this too, Danielle, because, and again, I feel like this is across the board. I feel for you, the part that really resonated for me, and tell me if you agree, is the part that you call people in your life that almost mirror either what you need or what you've been through. You're a mentor by heart, and you're showing people the way. Like you're starting to build teams, and you're really kind of holding down, I'm trying to think of the word, but like you're really setting the stage for some of these women that are following you in suit. So it's really important that you keep true to who you are and the values that you possess. And I think you were just tested with all this the past week. So I think this was a beautiful card for you, but I also think across the board, this is a beautiful card. Wow, that's a lot. So much going on. So it definitely resonates. Awesome. All right, Connie, you're up next, girlfriend. Let me just take a little, let me shuffle it up for Connie. But I love that. And it's so true. When I do a reading, I feel like sometimes the energies cross a little bit. So I think that message is good for all of us. I really do. Really important for all of us to keep in mind. All right, Connie, you're up. I'm giving this a good shuffle. A good shuffle. All right, I'm going to cut the deck in two even. So I cut it in two. Here's one. Here's two. And now I'm going to pull a card from you. Oh, I feel my stomach is already like hot. I feel something for you here. The Resurrection. Woo. Look at that card. Look at that fire. This is the color of my branding colors. Look at those colors. Amazing. Hey, Nicole. Okay, the Resurrection. Samaria said, what we do for the one, what we do for the one we do for all. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's go to tables of contents. I'm already feeling some strong messages for this one. Okay, 50, you're way back there, 53. Let's see what yours says. Woo, I'm kind of nervous because I'm like actually really excited. The Resurrection. It may seem like nothing is going your way at the present. A vision, plan, or dream seems to be fading beyond your reach, and this has left you feeling confused and disheartened. Yet, remember that a higher force lovingly governs every event in your life. This force is the light of your soul, which is full of infinite wisdom. The disappointment you presently feel is your soul's way of helping you to reassess your plan. Your dream is valid and sound, and you deserve to see it fulfilled. However, actualizing your dreams may require a change of plan or approach. Check to see if the plan you have adopted truly aligns with your values and your heart. A new approach will soon become evident. An approach that will feel right in every way, so don't give up now. Keep an open mind and you will accomplish all you have ever hoped for. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, I feel very called to say this is a message for the group, not just Connie. I think, Connie, there's parts of this message that fully resonate with where you are right now. Like, I think we just had a discussion last night over Messenger, if I don't recall, that, you know, there are parts that feel like out of reach for you, whether it be in business, like you want to step things up with work, with your love life. So this card is validating that you are on the right path, that you are on the right path. It might take some altering. It might take a little bit of soul searching, healing, right? All these different approaches are not something that were in your plan, but now that you're taking these approaches, your life will unfold the way that it was always meant to do. Yes, approach, absolutely. Definitely, I'm coming back, but better than before. Yes, oh my God, that's how I feel. Unreal, it just got goosebumps. Me too. I got little goosebumps too, and I'm feeling like all hot inside. Smaria, wow, that was amazing and resonates me too. Yes, I think across the board, this card resonates with all of us. Okay, cool. All right, Smaria, you are up. I'm going to shuffle for you. Woo, these cards are on fire. You're not kidding. This is a powerful deck. I like to do this once in a while. I think it's just fun to get these messages. But so far, these are on point, on point. And I think it's funny how collectively, these messages collectively are so like right there for us. Okay, cut the deck in two. I'm gonna give it a good shuffle for you, girl. Good shuffle here. Okay. I'm going to break the deck up in 2 pieces. Here we go. Okay. So I got your first and your second. Okay. Okay, here we go, Samaria. Here's your card. The Secret. This is for Samaria, The Secret. What a beautiful card. Again, like we have been in, look at the fire and like the oranges, like that's your sacral chakra. The yellow is your sacral. That's where you hold your most intimate secrets. That's where you hold your power, where you hold your essence is in your sacral. So this is all like just full of that. I don't know if right now if you're feeling like I feel like my sacral is a little warm, and I get that way when I get like intuitive like hits or downloads, or I'm feeling something really powerful is my sacral. So yeah, that's all there. Okay, so let me look you up, The Secret. Okay, The Secret. Let's see. 57. Oh, I'm excited. The 57. Okay, The Secret. Someone will soon confide in you, and the information they divulge may shock or disturb you. You may feel torn between the loyalties you have for 2 people, and this creates a dilemma for you. What is the right thing to do? Should you divulge the information or stay silent? In your heart, you will know ultimately. You must be true to yourself, for only in doing so can you be true to others. Revealing the truth will definitely cause upheaval, but eventually things will settle down. Your honesty and courage will be appreciated. Don't dwell on feelings of guilt. Express what is in your heart, for a hidden blessing is in store for you. As a result of the coming events, both you and for others will feel a sense of relief. These are positive results for all concerned. However, these can only be actualized through your courage and love. Okay, I almost stopped reading for a second because I feel like you're the one that's telling the secrets. I don't feel like there's another person. I feel like you're the one that's like, you even said like the other day, you opened up a conversation to your partner. Like, you're starting to talk, you're starting to be very open with your feelings and emotions. And I think you're the person that they're referring to as in holding the secrets, right? And now you're ready to like let those secrets out. Now, in turn, there may be someone else that wants to say something to you and will divulge information. But I almost feel like it's you. And that because of the conversation that you said that you had, and I love how at the end it was saying that there might be some upheaval, right? Because anytime we come forward about something that we've been holding on to, or opening up communication with someone that's a little bit difficult, that's out of the ordinary, that feels uncomfortable, there is a little bit of upheaval, right? It's kind of coming from both sides. So, but it's reassuring you that no matter what, there are positive results for all concerned. So whether it's you getting the message, or whether it's someone else getting the message, or someone else sharing the secret, or you sharing the secret, there's definitely all as well. And that there's positive coming for all of you involved. So I love that. And I think, again, collectively, that could be a message for all of us too, right? That could be a message for all of us. Wow, these were good. These were good cards. What do you guys think? Okay. Anybody else need a card? Was Nicole still on? Maybe I can pull her one anyway. If she still wants, she's still on. You're right, speaking truth and unspokens. Right, exactly. And it causes a little bit of upheaval. It causes a little bit of disruption, but it's definitely worth it, right? It's definitely worth it in the end. And that's reassurance that it's all positive. It's all moving in a positive direction. All right, ladies. I hope this was a good one. I mean, this was good. These cards are amazing. I love them. They're so beautiful. And we all got like that, those colors, like those yellows and oranges and reds. That's all, you know, in that sacral chakra area. So I'm really like feeling very these are very powerful cards. I'm feeling really good with them. Connie. Okay. Oh, Connie said, okay, I think I got caught up to everyone's comments. I don't think Nicole is still on. I think I will just pull Nicole a card because I think she was on, and maybe she'll get the replay later. Who wants me to pull her a card? Should we pull her a card? Or maybe I'll pull me a card. I think I'll pull myself a card. Okay, pull myself a card. Ooh, Purgatory. Purgatory, this should be interesting. It's funny because I just said this in one of my posts the other day about keeping people in purgatory. When we truly forgive someone, it's not truly forgiving them is not keeping them in purgatory. It's not making them suffer for their mistakes. It's truly releasing it. It's surrendering what happened. It's coming to a place in our hearts and our minds and saying, I forgive you, as long as this person is not a repeat offender, or as long as this person has your best interest at heart and wants to be forgiven and is worthy of that forgiveness. I used the word yesterday in my live and in my post, purgatory. So let's see what this means. I'm very excited. Okay, purgatory. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, 50. We've all been in the 50s, which is actually kind of funny. Purgatory. This looks interesting. The emotional ups and downs you are experiencing are part of a healing process through which all that no longer serves you is being transformed and released. Through it may not seem like it is, this is a positive time for you to help facilitate the healing process of others. Oh my God. Okay, where I lost my place, I got so excited. To help facilitate the healing process of others, make a list of everything you feel no longer serves you as useful purpose in your life. Include this in a list of all negative thoughts and fears. Once you have made your list, practice the following meditation. Imagine yourself and everything on your list being showered by golden light. Now imagine a beautiful violet flame emerging from within the golden light. Imagine the violet flame transforming all your negativity into golden light. Continue to focus on the healing power of the violet flame. Feel it transform you, clear you, and heal you. Transformation sometimes means that we need to let something go. Trust in the process. All you surrender will automatically be healed or replaced with something more suitable. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Also, because in Resilient AF, in my group program, in our third lesson, we had Danielle Lara come on, who is she's an energy healer. And she was talking to my group about the violet light, the golden light, about protecting and clearing and grounding our energy. We went through this just the other day. So, wow, that was just reaffirming what I'm doing in my life right now. I'm still releasing things that don't serve me. I'm bringing more stuff in that does. I feel like this is also part of the collective. I think this message is for everyone as well. So yes, that was powerful. Wow. I'm kind of speechless, actually. I'm kind of speechless. Everything in these cards made complete sense and aligned with me and definitely helped me. It clarified a lot, and I hope it clarified a lot for you too. All right, my lovely ladies, I've got to go. I got a busy day because I got that fashion show tonight. I'm going to get my hair done, finally take it out of this awful, messy bun that I've been wearing nonstop. But, you know, I'm a mom, and this is kind of how it is. I don't really get dressed up for my day. I work from home. I send the kids off to school, and, you know, I like being comfortable. It's how I work the best. I feel comfortable. I can wear my pajamas if I really want to. So, but I'm excited to get a little dolled up tonight and be pampered a little bit in a little while with a hairdresser and hair and makeup and all that fun stuff. But I love you all. Thank you for being here with me. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Monday. Take your messages, process them, think about them, and I really feel like collectively it's going to send us off in such a great energy space. And I love you all for being here. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.